Hey, JR, Jason, what does it mean to you? What does this term mean, or this subject mean to you, basically?
Well, yeah, so I think it's a little bit along the lines of the converged database, but I'd sort of even take a little bit of a step back. My background has been in database consolidation and just sort of as a service models more generally. So when I look at the faster analytics, I look at it from the perspective of unlocking access to the database platforms. And, you go to consolidate your systems. We still have a lot of customers who have got, their databases all over the place on, not necessarily high performance platforms. So in saying that, every year we get customers who are standardizing, moving on to our high performance platforms, release the restrictions on particularly IO. And then you can start having these mixed workloads together rather than having, isolated copies and restricting access. So
absolutely,
to me, it's around, bringing things together, high performance platforms, our engineered Exadata, high performance rack scalability, and then the different deployment models. So unlocking access to the data. We've got lots of customers who have got multi-terabyte data warehouses mixed with transaction systems and the like. So I think, to me, that's a reinforcement of get them together, standardize, and unlock the access to
absolutely.
them.
Yeah, and a good analogy is like, think of your smartphone, right? Like, at one point in time, maybe 10, 20 years ago, maybe 30, you would
maybe
have,
5.
now I'm showing my age, you would have a Walkman, to listen to your music, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you have your cordless phone to, make calls on, and
camera.
a camera
pager,
and a video cam to record. But today you're bringing all that together on the one device, right? A smartphone, and we can actually look at the multi-model converged database similar to that. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's about bringing everything together onto the one platform. So yeah,
it's really interesting. I did a webinar a few months ago with one of our colleagues, Martin Lambert, and we had a really great slide that showed, we have relational, we have great relational, we now have the XML, as you mentioned, the JSON, we now have blockchain, but we also have the page type databases. So what people would go off to say use Mongo and other such things like that for. You can actually do all of these different formats in the one place on the Oracle database. And I remember going to a Gartner conference around big data and stuff like that, and they actually said, put all your data in Oracle, because apart from what it costs you to buy the storage, there's no extra licenses for that. You buy your cores, or you put it in the cloud, and it is the most secure platform, because we have some great security features around our data. And we know who's accessing it, what they're doing with it, and it also supports all those other formats,
My experience has been, with Power BI and Tableau and, our own analytics tools, they can all run against the same sort of platform, same database. So there's two elements. There's the visualization of the analytics, which is the reporting tools and the like. But if you can get fast access to the data and unlock the access to it, then more people can use it, and you're not restricting only run here, there, and the other. So I think that, to me, is the sort of the key thing from the data layer to unlock the visualization. But I think one of the things, Jace, was, what was your view on this? Just keeping an eye on
from my point of view, when I think about the analytics, I mean, and I'm always the man that's going to go to our new service on OCI, the Autonomous Database. And it just does go from strength to strength to strength. I mean, with the new database actions that we've brought out over the last few months, and we started with an MVP version of that product where we just had a few tools in there, and we've now actually got data insights in there. So it's basically I call it sort of like a quick cut down version of the amazing things we get in Oaks. I mean, Oaks is our premium, analytic tool for reporting and doing AI, but there's a really nice tool in there called Data Insights, and they've now brought the Data Insights into database actions. So you've got this ability to load and manipulate the data, and if you want to do some quick basically graphs on that data to get some understanding of what's going on in there, you can actually do that inside database actions, which is really nice. And then for the more, data science type, the citizens or the scientists, we've now expanded on our notebooks, and we not only have PL SQL, but we also have Python in there as well now. So you can start to really do some really cool data science type things, as well as just normal reporting in there. But we have got a lot of nice, easy to use GUIs. I was ingesting some data. You basically connect it up to your favorite object store, and that may be OCI, it may be some others. You can pull data in through the actions GUIs, and then you can start running some very basic analytics on it. And then if you want to go to that next level, you can then obviously crank up the OAKS, as we call it, Oracle Analytic Cloud Service, and you can really get some amazing insights into your data. So we've got lots of great ways to be able to do the analytics, but we just wanted to show everyone on the call today that it wasn't just about reporting and the business side of analytics. It is also about that operational side as well.